Welcome back to part 2 of JK being done feeding Jikookers. Let's get it. By the way, guys, credit to Chicken Vanilla team for providing all the clips that I use in my videos. I would recommend you guys following her if you love original content, because we love original content, okay? As Jikookers, you know, we are all about that original content, okay? Of course, we love our edits and our analysis, but before all that, we love our original content. So give her a follow.
자, 핸드폰 주세요.
Here you will find once again Jungkook being forced to caress Jimin's leg. He was forced because remember, he's tired of participating. So they held a gun to his head. We can't see it, but I promise you it's there. It's there. I can't prove it. But that gun is being held to his head and he's been forced to touch Jimin's leg. I'm telling you, the version that Trash Cookers, the one they watched, their version of Are You Sure? It shows the gun. But that one, we could not make it to Disney because of the violence. So we did not get to see the gun, but I'm telling you, it's there. They saw it. You know, the gun that was held to JK's head to make him touch Jimin's leg, it's in their version. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. When they were younger, I can see how people thought they were cute and started to support them because JK was actively participating. He has worked just as much as Jimin did on the ship, but he has grown up and he no longer wants to do it anymore. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, JK, who's all grown up and no longer younger, is holding on to Jimin and doesn't let go.
좋은데 이렇게 우리 멤버들과 우리 아미 여러분들이 너무 잘 됐으면 좋겠고요. 항상 이 모든 행복한 사람들이 있었으면 좋겠습니다. 그리고 우리 멤버 이번에 그 가족 사진 한 번 더 찍어야 돼요. 그 우리 멤버존이 있는데 올해 거 사진이 없어요.
오케이.
자, 그러면 이제
이거 찍어서 그냥 인화하면 되나? 캡처해서?
윤경 없어. 윤경 합성해.
누끼다.
느끼다.
요새 잘 따줘.
느끼다.
자, 정국아.
AI한테 해달라면 돼.
딸이 느끼다.
느끼네.
정국이 세수망 얘기 안 했어. 정국이
세수.
가운데로 와.
세소.
빨리 컴백해가지고
네.
그냥 활동하고 싶은데 예 수고했습니다.
예, 알겠습니다.
앞이 안 보입니다.
갱.
Even after they've done warming up Jin is nice and warm now, they're letting go, but JK is like, nope, I am still fulfilling my contract where I need to do this fan service with Jimin, so I'm not letting go.
느끼다.
자, 정국아.
AI한테 해달라면 돼.
딸이 느끼다.
느끼네.
정국이 세수망 얘기 안 했어. 정국이 가운데로 와.
세소.
Don't worry, guys, JK is very poor. He needs the money that he signed in the contract for, that he needs to do fan service with Jimin because he needs this money. It's not like he's a member of the biggest boy band in the world. It's not like he is a millionaire. No, he needs the money, you guys. He must do this.
birthday.
그렇습니다.
힘들어.
He has to do this. He's being forced by the company. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Beautiful.
We all saw that, right? Jimin calls the lady beautiful. And then what does JK do? He puts the camera in front of Jimin's face, you know, to show us who's beautiful. It's like, babe, don't forget you're beautiful too, okay? Because we know JK never misses a chance to tell Jimin he's pretty, he's beautiful, right? So why would he miss this chance too? But as we all know, he's done participating in all this fan service crap. So I don't know what that was. Maybe it wasn't in their version that they watched. I don't know at this point. They're entertaining. But this has gotten to the point where you can tell Jungkook is done and he doesn't want to do it anymore. I see it. I see, absolutely. Look at that big smile. I see it. I see exactly what you're saying. We are seeing the same thing, my guy. We're seeing. JK is so sad and he's just done. Look at that face. Don't be fooled. He's not happy and excited and laughing, having a beautiful moment with Jimin because they enjoy each other's company, because they click. because they just love spending time together. No, no, no. No, of course not. It's none of that. He's done. It's gotten to a point where he's done. Look at his face. He's done. Very done. And I don't know if you guys remember, but Dionysus, I hope that's how you pronounce it. Dionysus, the original choreo, JK got injured, and that's where they ended up changing it. I cannot find that video right now because it's a fan cam, and fan cam they're very difficult to find. But on a fan cam, we see after they were done dancing, JK went immediately to Jimin to explain to him that he got injured when they went to the ground. He hit his chin on the floor, and he was explaining to Jimin. Like, he didn't go to all 6 other members were there, obviously, because they were performing the song. But as soon as they wrapped it up, he went to Jimin to let him know that he got injured. And that's how Dionysus got a different choreo. So when I saw this moment of JK explaining to Jimin that he had his shin, it made me remember what happened during why the reason Dionysus' choreo was changed. Because JK got injured and immediately went to his baby like, I hurt my chin. And now look at him. He's like, I hurt my shin, you know? Because that's his boyfriend, my guy. And, you know, you tell your boyfriend everything, even these little tiny things. Like, you know, he just had to because, you know, that's Mimi's his boyfriend. It is what it is. Or maybe I'm wrong and JK is just done with fan service. Maybe that's what this means. According to Trash Cooker logic, that's what that means. And let's not forget, during this entire live, we had Satellite Gion, where JK was behind Jimin the whole time. Even though he's done with the fan service, he could have stood behind all the other members on the floor, but he had to stand behind Jimin because he has to show us that he's tired of participating in Jikook fan service. This moment right here was a very loud JK trying to show the world that he is done feeding Jikookers. Makes sense, right? No, it doesn't make sense to you. Don't worry about it. It makes sense to the trash cookers.
손 냄새 나지.
That was actually so funny. JK was trying to be subtle. Like, we've seen this happen, right? And it only happens among couples. Like, person A is, you know, likes person B, but they don't want them to know. And so they're pretending like they want to, you know, you invite them over for Netflix and chill. And then you want to throw your hand over their shoulders, but you don't want them to know. So you're just pretending you own it, and then it goes... The couple behavior that emanates from Jikook is insane, y'all. Insane! But yeah, sure, of course, JK is done. He's finished. Also, we're gonna ignore Jimin smelling JK's armpit like it's no big deal, okay? We're just gonna move on swiftly. This right here is Jungkook holding on to Jimin exactly like a person who doesn't want to participate in fan service would do. This is how you do it, guys. This is how when you don't want to feed your sheepers anymore, this is how you do it. Learn from the best right here. Learn from the best. Jungkook, he knows what he's doing. Learn from the best. This is how you do it. And again, look at that grip JK has on Jimin, you know? This is how you hold someone you don't want to let go, you know? Even though Jungkook is done with this Jikook stuff, but look at the way he holds onto Jimin's neck. Huh? Dom JK, huh? Like, we be new. JK is a dom. We be new. But look at that, huh? Look at that grip. Hey! That grip, y'all. Hold on, let's take a break. Yeah? Let's take a break from all this nonsense for a second, because did he have to hold on to him like that? Did he have to? Look at that grip, my guy. Hey! JK, he's not going anywhere. My guy.
그거 안 된다. 그거 안 된다. 그래. 다리 쪽으로. 머리 감겨주는 거 같은데. 알았어요?
한국에
잘 보이지? 이게 비싼 알이에요.
얼마나 비싸면 이게 부러지나?
This is so cute and domestic. What? See, JK wants to rest his head. And if he really did not want to feed Jikookers, that couch is big, my guy. He could have put his head anywhere. But no, he wanted to lay on Jimmy. Of course, Jimmy didn't let him because they had just eaten and he didn't want JK to lay on his stomach. But still, the fact that JK wanted to do it, and this is a guy being accused of not liking Jimmy, not wanting to do any more fan service with him, is just, I don't get it.
내가 한 입만 먹어도 돼?
이거 되게 맛있어 보이지 형? 내가 줄게. 이거 되게 맛있어 보이지? 내가 조금 줄게 조금. 느끼하면서도 이게 많이 들어갔거든 맛이.
And of course, JK chose to feed Jimin, cut the piece of meat and feed it to him. Jimin could have fed himself. JK could have cut the food, handed Jimin the fork, but no, he had to feed Jimin himself. Again, for a person who doesn't want to be shipped with Jimin, that's pretty sus. And speaking of food, like, forget cutting the food and feeding Jimin the food. Like, just the fact that in general, JK can't stop cooking for Jimin. Like, all he does is cook for Jimin. And Jimin has said many times that his favorite food is Jungkook's because Jungkook cooks for him all the freaking time. Can we say the same? I don't think so, my guy. But it's clear that, you know, their boyfriends live together. And so Jimin is used to eating JK's food. He does the dishes and then JK cooks. Like, it is what it is. Don't forget, when they were young, members were writing each other's profile. And Jin was the one who wrote Jimin's profile. Here you see he wrote about all the other members. And then what did he say about Jungkook? Okay, he's writing from Jimin's point of view, right? So he's saying, like, for example, RM, what would Jimin say about RM? He would say, he's my cute Namjoon. What would he say about Sugar? He is the seat next to my soul. He would say, Jin is a godlike existence to me, which, by the way, Mr. Worldwide Handsome, of course, he says that. Like, he would say, J-Hope is my ego-making Hyung, and then he would say, V is my best friend, you know? So what would Jimin say about Jungkook? He would say, Jungkook is my chef. So if we know that, even Jin said it, that Jungkook is Jimin's chef. So nobody's making this up. We were attacked when we said this for a long time, that Jungkook cooks for Jimin. We were getting attacked, even though Jin told us that he was Jimin's chef. But wait until Anshua comes around and all we see is JK cooking for Jimin. Now where are the people who are insulted us? Crickets. Where are you? Nothing. Silence. Jungkook is Jimin's chef. Point blank, period. I mean, Jimin says it in Aishua too. This was us in the army. Jungkook cooked, I did the dish. Except it wasn't just the army, it's been them since they met. Basically, Jungkook cooks, Jimin does the dishes. We've seen it with our own eyes. Jimin said it.
진짜 치사장 갔을 때 딱 이랬었는데 정국이 요리하고 나 옆에 설거지하고.
Which, by the way, I hope you guys are still saying that they did not serve in the military together, because Jikook have been shoving that shit in your face, letting you know that yes, they served together, were sleeping together, were showering together, okay? I'm so glad you guys got, you know, muted, because what's wrong with you people? What's wrong with you people? Jikook will continue to prove you wrong day after day after day, and I'll be here for it, enjoying it and relishing in your suffering, because guess what? Jikook will be Jikook. He doesn't care how much you hate them, how much you complain, how much you make up narratives about how JK hates performing for an audience, for Jikookers. Nah. He enjoys it. That's why he's going above and beyond, like playing with a Djibouti hole when nobody asked him to. Eh? So yes, JK is Jimin's chef. Get over it. He's not his chef. No. He's not. I'm sorry. I know you want him to be, but he's not. He's Jimin's chef Okay? And he's not just his chef. He will cut that meat up and he will feed him and he will even blow the food when it's hot. Can you say the same about Jikook? No. No, you cannot. Which is why you're so bitter and angry and you're trying to say things that don't make sense and don't exist because JK hasn't changed, my guy. So when you say when he was younger, he used to participate in the fan service, my guy, he still does it. He has not changed. He has not stopped. Because guess what? It ain't fan service, my guy. It's their relationship. It's who they are. It's their dynamic. You look stupid because you refuse to accept at least that they're friends, that they're close. Let's continue, cause we got more.
나는 관광을 사실 별로 안 좋아해.
그러니까 너 나랑 있는 거 좋아하잖아.
재밌지. 관광보다는 진짜 약간.
Yes, let's not forget this part. Jungkook admitted that he likes being with Jimin. He loves being with Jimin. Ain't nothing you can do about it. He loves being with Jimin. Jungkook loves being with Jimin. He thinks he's amazing and he loves that Djibouti hole. Hey. I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying.
저는 여행 갔을 때, 이게마저 여행 갔을 때는 지민이 얼굴만 계속 찍은 것 같아요. 웃기게.
야. 됐다.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? No? You want to hear it again?
야. 됐다.
Jungkook thinks Jimin is amazing. No, he does not hate him. And he doesn't hate doing content with him. And he doesn't hate doing fan service with him. Fan service. Whatever. JK, he loves it. He loves doing fan service with Jimin. He loves it because Jimin is what? Amazing. Someone made this and let me tell you something that you're not gonna believe, but it's true anyway. All these things JK has said about Jimin. Alright? If I were a girl, I would date a guy like Jimin. Jimin's toes are so cute. Yeah. He thinks Jimin's toes are cute. Yeah, take your time reading all of that because it came from JK's mouth. Eat it!
아 근데 확실히 우리 그 전역 하자마자 앞에 막 사람들이 있으면서 라이브 하는 것보다 둘만 있는 게 좀 편하긴 하더라고요.
그쵸?
What did he say? It's comfortable being just the two of us. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Jungkook loves Jimin. Accept it or you know what? Don't accept it. Keep talking nonsense so I can keep getting content to make more content because you dumb. You stupid. JK says it comes in here, goes out this ear because how is it that you don't understand what JK is saying? Forget about Jimin because you hate Jimin. Obviously, you don't listen to anything he says. But you hear JK and then it comes out this way because nothing ever sticks. Because this man loves this man. And yet, here we are. Here we are.
정우! 네! 안경 낀 남자의 미적 감각.
The man you called ugly. The man every single day you call that word I'm not going to say. That starts with the P. The man who you think is like disgusting. Jungkook believes he is beautiful. Hey. Jungkook believes Jimin is pretty, so pretty, prettier than the clouds. He's so beautiful. You guys call him ugly? Jungkook, your fave, calls him beautiful. But yeah, of course, it's part of the fan service that, gun to his head, he has to say this. Okay.
몸은 다 뒤져도 없다는 거야.
어딨냐고.
What on earth is going on here? Really? It's JK with Jimin's asshole all over again. This man is obsessed with the Djibouti hole. He's obsessed. Let's watch the zoomed in version. Let's see a zoomed in version. Again, I honestly don't know which version of Are You Sure Trash Cookers watched for you to conclude that Jungkook is done with fan service with Jimin. He's all grown up now and doesn't care for it anymore. And this man is reaching for Jimin's asshole not once but twice. And yet, Lord have mercy. No, seriously, you guys, JK and the Djibouti hole right in front of our salad twice in one season. Really, JK? Really? I'm gonna wrap up this video with this because you've been crying and you're still crying. You've been crying since we saw it. You're still crying today because look how far JK takes fan service. Are you kidding me? And we got KG Clickers who are hearing slowly, who are hearing, isn't it pretty good? Like, bro, and all this is in informal tone. I don't hear, like, I don't know, personally, I can't speak on what they are saying, but I can speak on what they are doing and what is happening. And what is happening, my guy, is that JK is choosing Jimin again, over and over and over again, and he will continue to do so. Let me tell you something, trash cookers. You guys would not look like morons if you at least accepted that Jikook like each other. If you accepted that they love each other, like, there's nothing wrong with shipping members, Ship whoever you want to ship is fine. But the way you guys are so adamant that JK hates Jimin, that he's being forced, that everything he does, he's being forced, that's what makes you look stupid. That's what makes you look dumb. And that's why I'm here to tell you that you are dumb and you are stupid. Every day you get dumber and you get stupider. Every single day. Jimin does not need JK, my guy. I know you guys wouldn't know this about Jimin because you avoid him, because you hate him. But Jimin is doing so well without even company's help. All right? He's doing so well. He don't need JK. He don't need nobody. He can stand on his own. Don't mess with Jimin fans. Don't mess with PJMs. Don't mess with people who love Jimin. He don't need nobody. Okay? Understand that. And then understand that JK loves Jimin and he will continue to do whatever he wants with Jimin. Motherhood is calling. So I'll just drop this and go. All right? See you next time. Remember, guys, to like and subscribe. Let's hit those 3K subscribers so we can keep making more videos. And I'll see you next time, guys. Comment your thoughts. I love reading your thoughts. And oh yeah, don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss the next video. Ta-da!